Hello, good morning. What we're going to do is we're going to start a project. We'll start it online. Maybe we'll finish it in class. We're not sure yet. We'll see how it goes. But that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so over the next week, 2 weeks, possibly even 3 weeks, we are going to be doing a project. No, not this one. I should change the name. We're going to be doing a project about solid waste. Now, I'm going to talk more about it now in a second. But what I want to go through first is to make sure that we can understand the online classroom again. We've done this quite a few times at this stage, so it's not like it's new to you guys. It's not like there's anything completely different than anything we've done before, but at the same time, it's good to remember, how we conduct ourselves, how we act in the online classroom. So, okay, so we're going to create a project. The project is going to be about solid waste. So what does that mean? What's solid waste?
So I think that solid waste, that's like a product or some or products that's made of like aluminum or plastic, and then you use them, then you like you already use them and you don't need it anymore, you will throw it away.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Examples. Anyone else give me some examples of solid waste? What else is solid waste? Think about the things that you throw into the trash. What types of things do you throw into the trash?
Yesterday I broke a plate, so I must throw that broken plate.
Cool. Is the plate solid?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So definitely plates. Good stuff. Plates definitely have to go into the bin, and that's definitely solid waste. What are plates made out of? Really? What's a plate made out of?
I think they're made of glass.
Yeah, glass or ceramics, right? So definitely, they will go 100% into the trash. What's something else that goes into the trash? Noob.
I think it's old toy.
Old toys. What are old toys made out of?
Like made of plastic. That are plastic.
Yeah, plastic's fine. That's good. So again, you guys are saying a lot of interesting things here. You're saying like metals and plastic. No one said food. Throws waste food into the trash. Yeah, I do. When you're not eating it, you throw it away. There's lots and lots of different types of solid waste, right? You have plastics and you have glass. There are many, many, many things that we are throwing away as solid waste. So what we're going to do in this project is we're going to be looking at different types of solid waste, how we get rid of waste, how we classify it, and at the end of it, I'm going to want you to create a plan to try reduce the amount of waste that you have in your home. Now, I'm sure a lot of you will probably have some ideas about that already, but these are the things I want you to think about what you're going to do. So you're going to be looking at the amount of solid waste in your home. You're going to be looking at how to reduce the amount of solid waste. You're going to be looking at measuring solid waste as well. And you'll be looking at how solid waste is removed nowadays. So just with that small bit of information, how do you think you're going to do this project? What do you think you're going to do to find out these answers? Okay. Let me ask you a question, Bakang. Do you know how Vietnam gets rid of solid waste now? Do you know what they do?
I don't know.
Exactly. So what are you going to have to do? You're going to have to do what?
I think is research.
Yeah, research, right? A lot of this project is going to be about research. Questions. What do you think you will do? It's like you're going to research solid waste. Do you think you're going to go about this project? Well, you're going to need to research it first. What are you going to do at the end of this project? So what we wanted to do was we wanted you guys to make a poster the end of this project and to present the poster. I'm not sure if we're going to do that because you guys are going to be at home. It'll be hard to do a poster. See how it goes, okay? If there's time to do a poster, we will, okay? So I'm going to explain to you in lots of details that there's 6 steps to this. So there's going to be 6 things that we need to do and the steps that we need to follow, okay? So first thing you're going to be doing is you're going to be working in groups, okay? Some of the questions that you need to think about about solid waste is, how is it harmful to the environment, and what is solid waste? How can it be dangerous, or how can it be beneficial? These are the things that you want to question when you are doing this project, okay? Next step, what we're going to be learning to do is going to be learning how to classify different types of waste. I already asked you questions about what are some different types of waste that you throw out in your own home. Some people say glass, some people say plastics. You have the idea of disposable, compostable. These are all different types of waste that exist in your own home. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to take that waste. You're going to have to figure out how much of that waste you're actually getting rid of every single day. In order to do that, you're going to have to measure the quantity of waste that is coming from your own home. So every single day, not starting today, but every single day, I want you to measure the weight of the waste in your own home. That means getting the bin and measuring the weight of the bin in kilograms in your own home, and also in 2 of your neighbors' homes as well. So you're not just measuring your waste, you're measuring your neighbor's waste as well. Anyone have any questions about this? Okay, you will be measuring in kilograms the waste from your house and your neighbor's house as well. You're going to measure it in kilograms, and you're going to write it down into a table, and you're going to see how it changes over a 2-week period. Now, we're not going to do it today. You don't need to start from today. What I'm going to do is on Wednesday, I'm going to show you the table to make and how we're going to go about it. But just be aware, this is what you're going to need to do. You will also need to research how waste is removed and destroyed in Hanoi and Vietnam, and give an overview of the processes that are currently being used. So what you need to do is research these, how we get rid of solid waste currently, what we do with it, and see which is good, which isn't. On top of that, you're going to have to come up with a solution to remove solid waste. So by the end of this week, you're going to have to be able to develop a plan you can be put into your own place to measure reduction in solid waste in your own home and see how it works. Finally, you're going to have to make a PowerPoint about this within your group and then deliver it to the class. Everyone needs to speak, everyone needs to talk, okay? Let's go through that quickly. You're going to work together in groups, classify waste, measure the quantity of the waste, research waste disposal, solution to reduce waste, and then make a PowerPoint or a poster. That's it so far. Any questions about your project? No? Okay. We're going to keep going through this every single day, so we'll learn more about it. For your homework tonight, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to start planning this out with your team, with your groups. So you will spend more time on it. You probably will have more questions tomorrow about it, more than likely. In the meantime, what we're going to do is going to watch a quick video about how we are currently getting rid of our waste and the waste problem in general, which is a really good place to start for us when we are starting a project about solid waste. So when you're watching this video, please pay attention, okay? Pay attention to the current methods which are being used to get rid of waste. And let me see, and I'll ask you some questions as well from this video, okay? Okay, that's quite a lot of information there, right? So you can tell me what are some ways that we get rid of waste now? What do we use? He said there's 2 ways we can get rid of waste. Right.
I think he said that we could get rid of waste by using bacteria.
You can get rid of bacteria, right? But what are some ways that we use now? Named 2 of them.
Maybe burn them or use the plasma, as he told.
Yeah. So okay. So what people use now, and what tends to happen a lot, is people use incinerators or they use landfills. Right. You see that picture at the very beginning? That's a landfill, basically. All of the waste is just brought to one area. It's just left there. You think that's environmentally friendly? Do you think that's good for the environment to just leave trash there? No, not at all. And because plastic doesn't degrade either, it's not very good for the overall environment. So
Plastic bags are good.
Okay. So I'd love to spend more time on it, but we can't really. Okay. Now, and you get this presentation. Have a look at that video again. There's lots of really interesting stuff in there. The idea about the pneumatic chutes in Finland sounds pretty cool. It sounds fun. Kind of laughing at the idea of poor animals getting stuck in the tubes and flying around the tubes as well. That kind of sounds really funny. But there's lots of ways we are looking at to get rid of waste, and the ways that we use now, not really good. One way is burning them. Burning just releases gases into the air. It's actually causing pollution and helps make pollution worse, which isn't good. And that's another part of what we want to look at in this project, right? We want to be looking at pollution that you're going to be causing that can be caused by solid waste, okay? So quickly before we go, I want you to think about this question is, what are some kinds of solid waste that come from your home, right? We spoke about them quickly already, and we saw them from the video. We can see plastics, we can see food, we know that there's glass. Like Hacker brought a plate yesterday, so we put the plate in the trash. All of these are definitely parts of solid household waste, and they contribute to the overall waste problem. And that's what you want to tackle with your project, right? I want you to tackle the idea or the concept of solving the waste problem. What can you do to help bring the amount of waste and solid waste down in your home and in your neighbors' homes as well, okay? So that's the main concept and main idea. Now, I want to quickly show you this for your homework. So what you're going to have to do is, this is a very quick one. It is about your group and your team. So who are the members of your group? I want you to write in who they are. Tell me who they are. How do you intend to do this project? So what steps are you going to take? What research are you going to do? Think about the idea of it's a solid waste project. I want you to think about what it is that you think that you need to look at or do you need to learn about in order to answer these questions and in order to develop a plan to help solve each problem. And what I want you to do is, I want you to give everyone a task. Everyone in the group, I want them to have one job to do. You can have more, at least one job to do for the overall project and presentation, okay? Everyone needs to have at least one job to do. And the last one is, what areas will you research? I don't want you to research too much tonight, because tomorrow in class, I'm going to show you guys how to actually do some research and how to get some really good information from it. So does anyone have any questions about that form that you need to fill out tonight? No. Now you need to do that in your group, okay? In your group. Yes, hon. Right. Anyone? Does anyone have any questions before we leave for today? No? Okay, cool. I'll make sure Miss Ling gets you this video. Also try to make sure that we can get you the email addresses of everyone in your team so that you can get in contact with them and talk with them further. Okay, everyone. Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.